Hello and welcome to another episode of GMG News. I know this episode has been very long overdue, as I've been saying for about 3-4 days that I'm going to do this video, but to be honest, I've liked my phone so much that I haven't actually thought to put it back in the box to unbox for you guys. So I think it was maybe 5 maybe 6 days ago now, I got the Sony Xperia XA1, which is one of the newest Sony Xperia smartphones. I used to have the Sony XA about a year ago, so I have unboxed a similar phone like this. Really great mobile phone. Funny enough, I actually bought this off Facebook, which is something I never do. I've never bought anything off Facebook. One of my friends arranged it for me. I was looking for a phone for about over a month. Told him the price range of, how much I wanted to spend, and I managed to get this phone for £100. So, which was, pretty cool, because if you look at the retail value for this in the UK, it's like £250. It was unlocked. It came with all the original bits. The only thing that I've now got rid of is basically the headphones, because they came with them really cheap standard plastic headphones. They did have a speaker bit on there, but I'm used to the gummy headphones because for me they stay in. So let me just show you the box. So as you can see, the person who originally had this phone, it was on Tesco Mobile, but for some reason, like I said, when I got it, it was unlocked. As you can see, Xperia XA1, and it has got what you can receive up to 4G, 3G, and 2G speeds. So I'm just going to take this off. So this is the phone. I've got some good and bad complaints about the phone. We'll go more into that in a minute. Once you open the box up, like I said, there was a charger. There was a set of headphones in here. So once you take everything out of the box, these are the little gubbins that they give you. So if anyone gets any problems with their mobile, go to www.sonymobile.com/support, or if you're in the UK and you have any issues, call 03705237 or you can use the support application, which is pre-installed into all of your devices. And also, if you could just see that up there in the corner, you can scan that QR code and that would help you out essentially in some sort of way. Xperia care, support, updates, and inspiration all in one place. So I'll just keep that right there. Okay, so we've got a Tesco Mobile. Okay, it's a top-up card. That probably was the person who previously had this phone, because they had it on pay-as-you-go. Declaration of conformity, which is something that they standardly have to put in, and your startup guide. Right, so once that's all done, one of my biggest complaints about this phone, nothing wrong with the phone in any way at all. Alright, let's see if anyone can see this. Can anyone see that? Let me see if I can get a bit of light on that. Right. Can anyone see the big issue with that? No? A lot of you are probably saying no. James News, it's it's just a USB. Well, that's a Type C USB. So it is a very uncommon charger to have for a mobile phone. Now this is good and bad, because basically the first day I got this phone, obviously I charged it up. I went over to my friend's house and I was showing it off and saying, look, all the new things I can do on this phone. Also, really cool thing, this phone only came out this year, so this phone is less than a year old, so I literally have like a near enough brand new phone. My phone died, and my friend said to me, it's okay, you can use my charger. Not realizing it was a micro USB-C. It didn't work. Every USB charger that I tried, like standard normal Android charger, the micro SD ones did not fit. So yeah, no one can steal your charger, because these are really not popular as mobile phone chargers, but it kind of makes it unique in a sense, because then no one can use your charger. One thing I will say though is this charger charges very fast. If I leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes, I normally get about 38% already, so it's pretty cool. Some other good and bad things about this phone are the fact that It is a very tall device. Now, I have quite a big hand palm, so it fits for me, but some people don't obviously have that same sort of palm, so it can be very difficult to maneuver around. So let's just go through the buttons. The bottom right button is the camera button. We obviously have the it unlocks the phone, also locks the phone. You can use this to reset your phone. Volume rocker up and down keys, just there. And on the other side, I'm not going to take this out because I really don't want my device messing up. If I turn the phone off and I pull this out, basically there's a slot here you put your memory card in, and there's a slot here where you put your SIM card in. But once you pull this out, you actually pull the SIM card out, so don't do that. It takes the smallest SIM card, so it takes a nano SIM card. Right, I'm going to run through some of the specs with you. Ooh, let's not show you my password. Okay, so let's just look at some of the specs of this mobile phone. So this is off GSM Arena. I use them a lot. So as you can see, it is a 5-inch display, 720 by 1280 pixels. This phone, and this is the primary reason why I got this phone, and this is why I love Sony's as well, has a 23 megapixel camera, which can record in 1080p. It has 3 gig of RAM. It is powered by a 2300 milliamp lithium battery. It was announced in February 2017, and it was available in April 2017. The dimensions of the phone are 145 times 67 times 8 millimeters. It weighs 143 grams. It is a single SIM or dual SIM. The display type is an IPS LCD. Its capability touchscreen, it has 16 million colors. Okay, let's see some of the things. Multi-touch up to 4 fingers, so this basically means that you can have like 4 fingers on the screen doing essentially different things. Protection, it's scratch resistant glass. Also, one thing as well, when I got this phone, it came with this screen protector already applied onto it. I don't know if you can just see that from the corners there. So that was quite handy. Oh yeah, and it runs on Android 7.8, which is Nougat, but it's planned for Android 8.0, which is Oreo. Its chipset is a MediaTek MT6757 Helio P20. Its CPU is an octa-core. Its card slot, you can expand the memory up to 256 gig. The version of this phone that I've got is a 32 gig version, which has 3 gig of internal RAM. I know it doesn't say it here, but there is a 64 gig version that you can buy. The primary camera, as I previously said, is a 23 megapixel camera. It has phase detection, auto detection, LED flash. It features a sensor, geotagging, touch focus, face smile detection, HDR, and panorama, but they're all standard features of good smartphones these days. It can video in 1080p at 33 frames per second in HDR, which is high definition resolution. The front camera, surprisingly, is quite high. 8 megapixel camera with autofocus, sensor size, and that can also record in a 1080p. It's got a loudspeaker, MP3 jack. What other stuff do you guys want to know? So yeah, USB 2.0 Type C, 1.0 reverse connector. It does support NFC. Obviously, it does have Bluetooth. It does have GPS, Wi-Fi, and obviously a radio. It comes in a variety of colours. You can get in white, black, gold or pink. We've obviously got the black version. It's about €260. I've seen it on sale for about £250. Like I said, I've got it for less than half of the price, and there wasn't a scratch on the phone, so I'm really happy with that. Standby time is 560 hours in 2G, 603 hours in 3G, but unfortunately it doesn't state 4G. Battery life, endurance rating, 72 hours, but I would say it all depends on the user. Because I'm a blogger, I end up killing this phone off very, very quickly. Also, there's document viewer. So, like, if you've got Microsoft Word, anyone who does business, this phone's good for business as well. Another really good thing I would say about this phone is when you're on the phone, if someone's ringing you, even if you're somewhere really, really noisy, they can't hear any of the noise. I don't know why. It has a really good like noise cancellation feature. But yeah, really fast, really vivid phone. We're just going to take a picture just to show you what the camera quality is like. So let's just so as you can see here, good camera quality. Can zoom right in on the device's name. Yeah, guys, brilliant phone. Like I said, my only few issues with this phone is I'm finding it very hard to find cases for this phone. It does get quite hot when used a lot, but that's just the CPU and the RAM working overtime. But apart from that, I don't really have any issues with this phone. I think it's a really cool phone. I'm glad to be back on a Xperia or a Sony, as you will. And yeah, so thanks for watching an episode of GMG News. That was my unboxing of a Xperia XA1. If you want me to do more unboxings like this, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if anybody else has an Xperia XA1, tell me what you think of them. Do you like them as a device, or do you find them tedious, or is there an issue? And if there is any sort of problems that you guys are facing with the Sony XPERIA XA1, don't be afraid to let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll try and help you in any way I can, because like I said, I own the phone, so I may be able to help you guys out in some sort of way, and if I can, I would love to. So anyways, like I was saying, have a good day. This has been GMG News. I'm now off to work. So yeah.